Mm, Shalom, shalom. Let the brothers get on up in here.
Is that sway under the moon so gray?
What you doing, Naya? Just, this is shameless. But I shall be patient.
Silent. Yeah,
Uh, I go check. See. Torah night special. Ain't on these brothers to get on up in there. Or maybe YouTube or the connections are so fired up. No one's jumping in. I shall be patient. foremost, I guess I just do the show. You know what I'm saying? Shalom. Okay. I see. Should praise to Yahweh. God. I guess I just wait a few more minutes, and then like 20 minutes in, you the first Akim that came. But peace and blessings to you, brother. I know brothers are probably busy, man. We're going through all this turmoil. I know I'm not holding it against no one, but it's just more of like, as I've been hearing, more of like how it's convicting people, out the truth or whatever, or not, or weeing people out. You know, me personally, man, once I came reading the Stones tonight, it's just more of, I just want y'all to understand me. It's just more of just reading that book alone, just reading it. I got a more better understanding. And and with more reading, you know, I'm a busy family man, but I do take my time to read. You know, uh, like I said, I like to build with my brothers, man. I feel like we need nights to actually we just cut out all the nonsense and just get straight to the scriptures. And we just go straight ahead and just break stuff down, you know, uh, in a peaceful, humble way, What better way to say it, I don't speak much. That's just the type of person I am. You know. But what I want to speak about Yahweh's word, man, you know, I should open my mouth more. I should ask more questions. But I always used to think that would make me feel stupid, but it doesn't. It's just more of like pretty much when people will ask the same question that I'm asking myself. It's a lot of questions that I have to ask, but just alone, just reading, I ask Yahweh to give me more understanding, more wisdom on it, and I believe I'm getting better at it. You know, but as the spirit convicts, you know what I'm saying. Uh, I know brothers, man. I know brothers, y'all busy, man. Y'all busy. I done dropped this link in 21 minutes. As we are like nights to this, man. I feel like, man, right now we really accomplished ourselves as being like people who actually need to give it, man. Especially the way Judah, how he breaks things down, just the way Vanya breaks things down, just the way collectively all of us do. I put my little part in, but it's just more of that is what I what I'm saying to y'all brothers, man. I know we're busy, but you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be always on everybody else's turn. I'm asking y'all to come on through. I feel like this is what we need to do for the people. You know what I'm saying? That's like, even though as hard headed these people are, but we have viewers who are actually trying to seek this though. And I'm more welcome to have y'all brothers to come on this panel, you know, and we exercise the work of Yahweh, you know, and we do those things, man. The link is in the chat. Y'all just come on in. I'm being patient as I can be. I know I kind of started late. We're brothers. I'm more of like brothers. If we can be in that chat talking, come on, let's jump on in this and let's do what we need to do. Because we are the marshals. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh, man. Well, come on in, nigga. Come on in, man. Shalom. Shalom. Come on in. I know this coronavirus stuff got everybody going haywire, man. I mean, my father-in-law, he don't want to sit down nowhere, and keep coming around. You know, love that man to death. I still gotta work through this. I'm a spiritual person. What's up? Shalom, man. For the rest of the brothers, they like get their butts on up in there.
Shalom, how you doing?
I'm good, brother.
I just managed to be on. I think I'm on Facebook. I can go look over there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Judah's gonna go live, but I can find out for you. You want me to
All
find
right.
out?
All right. Is he gonna go live?
Well, I can go over there and see if he's online, but
Right.
it's like almost 11 where I am, so
Yeah,
I'll
I
just go
know.
check.
Yeah, if he go live, I know y'all gonna go over there. But I'm more welcome for Judah to come over here, man. I just want us brothers to do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? But do what you got to do, nigga. And shalom. Yeah, man. This coronavirus stuff done got everybody haywire. That's what I feel. And everybody out of touch.
Yeah. The whole coronavirus thing is crazy, man.
Man, they got everybody just messed up, man. Messed up for real. Like messed up, man. This stuff crazy, man. The stuff that I've been seeing on Facebook, this stuff is just like ridiculous. Like a stripper with her two of her young kids and her mother, and she's on Instagram live, I guess dancing and shaking her butt for some money while her children right there. And her mother is feeding her baby, you know what I mean, in the same room while she's doing this, man.
Oh
Shit
man,
is sickening.
that's just foul, man. That doesn't even make any sense.
Sickening, man. Just the stuff that these people do on Facebook just while they at home. And now I mean this old TikTok thing, I mean, all this stuff. It's just everybody just following the follow. You know what I mean? Follow the leader. Golly, man. I bet if it be like, well, we finna go jump off the bridge, I bet these people, these dumb fools will go jump off along with these people. You feel me?
If they made it sound fly, of course they'd be on that bridge ready to go.
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2.
There it is. There it is.
And it's sad. There's a joke about. I'll just give you the short version. This guy is pretending like he's gonna jump off the bridge, and he gets people to come and jump with him. So he goes 1, 2, 3, and then everyone jumps except him. And he's like, "I just got myself a story," because he's a newspaper reporter. He's like, "So many people jumped off a bridge," because that's the reason why he was gonna jump, because he couldn't think of anything to write.
Right. Right.
Of course, that would actually happen. I could see that happening. Now imagine Polite doing that kind of thing. Only it's Egypt.
We got 2 viewers. Come on in.
Oh, we do.
Want to jump on in, man? Link is in the chat.
No, I think it's one person. But let me see.
Yeah, man. Trying to wait for the brothers, you know.
Oh, it says one person watching, so that's me. That's really weird.
yeah, very weird.
Yeah, but I don't know if we're gonna go live tonight.
Yeah, I'll just ask some brothers. We can do something tonight if they want to. If you can go over to Exodus 3 or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Want the brothers to deal. Just believe me, I've been reading, so you know I'm more of like I'm with it. You know,
Oh
I
yeah,
just
me
pumped
too.
up. You know,
I've been
I'm
trying to
juiced
stay off
up,
my.
man. You know, this is what we need to be doing for the people. But man, I know people are going through what they're going through. But goodness, man, when are we brothers are gonna just come back and do what we used to do? This is when I got into it, man. I was fired
Yeah,
up, man. You
I don't
know,
know. But
gotta
I've been
keep that
trying.
juice going. You know, when we
I've
go
been trying to read more and be off my
right,
computer. But yeah. So we'll see.
right. That's what's up. Just believe me, you know, my channels, I ain't trying to build none of this stuff up to
Oh, there
what
we go.
I
We got
want.
one other person. We got somebody else.
I see they keep jumping in and out, so either they gonna join or what, you know. No, maybe I just need to be quiet. You see, that's the reason why I don't speak. You know what I mean?
Hmm. I don't. I
maybe I
don't
give
think.
off maybe I give off the bad vibe to people, you know, just more how I
I don't
just
know.
feel,
I don't think that's it. But
you know.
yeah. I'm not sure. Let me just. I just want to see what else is happening. Let me just go poke around.
Alright.
All right. So shalom for now.
Cause I kinda gave the brothers a pretty good much time, you know. Pretty much did, you know. It's 10 o'clock. When I said that was 7:58 around that time, like by 8 o'clock. I mean, pretty much I know Shalimar he said he's in the lift right now, and that was like 9:43. So that's like what it almost 20, close to 30 some minutes ago, 25, you know. So you know what I mean? I ain't being rude or nothing like that, but it's all right. I ain't stopping nothing. Ain't stopping this show, not at all. No. Psalms 23. Ka halal. Yahweh Ka. Yahweh is my shepherd, and I shall not lack. I lust, I lush meadows, he lays me down. Beside tranquil waters, he leads me. He restores my soul. He leads me on the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk in the valley overshadowed by death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in view of my tormentors. You anointed my head with oil. My cup overflows. May only goodness and kindness pursue me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of Yahweh for long days. And how's everyone doing? I know y'all trying to survive through this corona crisis, and you know, people losing their jobs right now. I'm still humble and thankful that I'm able to still be able to work. And this job was like right on time. Uh, but all praise to Yahweh. Uh, see, Yahweh is my shepherd, man. I mean, you shall not lack. And that's just that alone, you shall not lack. If you know your God's name, you know. Christians always been playing to Jeebus, but you know, I'm more of like how I try to tell people more of like if you believe in Jesus, just believe as him like if he was that righteous person, but we know as it's written, as it speaks of it, dude was a wicked person. But and there was two characters in that New Testament. So if you still keep sticking with that KGV, you know, but with the Torah, the difference of what I read and more understanding of the word, just along what it says, Yahweh is my shepherd, you know, and you shall not lack. But a lot of people are being destroyed by a lot of distractions, foolishness, self idolatry, uh, all that, all that is tied in. Just like we gonna be in fear right now, man. I remember it had been like March 18th. I tagged maybe like 100 people into that a post that was talking about Daniel being in the lion's den. I mean that alone strongly should have been more of like should have gave if you Christians or and even us Torah believers that should have gave us uh more strength in our faith and understanding and knowing that, you know, Yahweh, he's there with us. He says he's there with us wherever we go, man. And long as we keep seeking Yahweh, man, I mean, we will never lack because that's our shepherd, right? That's what it says right here in Psalms 23, verse 1. So, you know, just to elaborate on that, you know what I mean? I'm not more of a teacher. I'm just more of a listener, learner. You know, honestly, I feel like my spirit discernment has been before then, it's just I feel like it's just more increased. Just as the more I study this Torah, this water, this my bread, my my scroll that I'll be eating each and every day, something that I meditate day and night. I mean, this is not something that happens overnight, but me coming from my situation, growing up as a little boy, you know, my mother put cigarette burns to my stomach. I mean, I ain't trying to come with y'all no sad story, but like I said, y'all, that's a tour at night, man. To get the world to try to grasp these people and these Christians from that stale thinking, that dead thinking. That's that old person, just like the brother Judah says, that's you that's on that cross. You're supposed to put your that old you on that cross. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's keep going. In lush meadows he lays me down. Beside tranquil waters he lead me. And the waters, just like those waters, in Psalms 1, it says, it be planted alongside, you be like a tree deeply rooted alongside brooks of water. I just wish my cousin could have heard those words, man. I had some death in my family that just occurred. So this is my call out to the people. But it is what it is. Hold on for a second. Gotta see what's going on. Alright. And still got one viewer. Okay. No one else jumped in. Okay. All right. We'll go keep going. All praise to you. Have a cut. Oh well. Samuel, Second Samuel, 7th chapter. I'm gonna start from the top. And it happened after the king was settled into his home, and Yahweh had given him respite from his enemies all around, that the king said that Nathan the prophet, see now, I am living in a house of cedar, while the ark of God dwells within the curtain. Nathan said to the king, whatever is in your heart, go and do, for Yahweh is with you. It happened that night that the word of Yahweh came unto Nathan, saying, go and say to my servant, to David, thus said Yahweh, will you build me a house for my dwelling? For I have not dwelled in a house from the day I brought the children of Israel up from Egypt to this day. Hmm. Let's read that again. And it happened that night that the word of Yahweh came to Nathan, saying, go and say to my servant David, thus said Yahweh, will you build me a house for my dwelling? For I have not dwelt in a house from the day I brought the children of Israel up from Egypt to this day. I have moved about in a tent, in a tabernacle. Wherever I moved about among all the children of Israel, did I say a word to one of the leaders of Israel, whom have I appointed to shepherd my people Israel, saying, why have not you built me a house of cedar? And now, so shall you say to my servant, to David, thus saith Yahweh, masters of legions, I have taken you from the sheepfold, from the following the flocks, to become ruler over my people, over Israel. I was with you wherever you were, wherever you went. I cut down all your enemies before you and gave you great renew, like the renew to the great men of the world. Key point right here. I shall yet establish a place for my people, for Israel. I shall plant it there, and it shall dwell in its place, so that it shall be disturbed no more. Iniquitous people will no longer afflict it as afflict it as in early times, and also from the day that I appointed judges over my people Israel, and I shall give you respite from all your enemies. Shalom, brother.
Shalom, man.
Shalom.
How's it going?
Huh?
I say, how's it going?
Pretty good, man. I was just reading right here. Off in Samuel's 7th chapter. I was on
Oh, I'm
that.
sorry. Continue your wisdom, bro. Continue your wisdom. I'm
You good?
sorry.
You good? You good? Salah. And also from the day I appointed judges over my people Israel, and I shall give you respite from all your enemies. And Yahweh informed you that that Yahweh will establish a dynasty for you. When your days are complete and you lie with your forefathers, I shall raise up after you your offsprings who will issue from your loins, and I shall make his kingdom firm. He shall build a temple for my sake, and I shall make firm the throne of his kingdom forever. I shall be a father unto him, and he shall be a son unto me, so that when his sins I will chastise him with the rod of men and with afflictions of human beings. But my kindness will not be removed from him as I removed it from Saul, whom I removed from before you. Your dynasty and your kingdom will remain steadfast before you all time. Your throne will remain firm forever. In accordance with all these words and this entire vision, so did Nathan speak to David. King David then came and sat down before Yahweh and said, who am I, O my elder Yahweh, God, my Elohim, and who is my household, that you shall have brought me this far? Yet this was still insufficient in your eyes, my Adonai, Yahweh God, my Elohim. So you have spoken even of your servant's household in the distant future, and there will be fitting to great men. O my Adonai, Yahweh God, my Elohim, what more can David say to you? You know your servant, my Adonai, Yahweh, God, my Elohim. It is because of your word and your desire that you have bestowed all this greatness upon me and informed your servant of it. Another key part, because you are great, Yahweh, my Elohim, for there is none like you. There is no God beside you. All right. What's up, nigga? All right.
Hey, Shalom again. I clicked this
Um,
without even knowing it would be you.
ah.
Yeah, I didn't know I'd be coming back, but
Shalom, my nigga.
Shalom.
All right.
So you
My
know if
white
anyone's
nigga.
up, anyone else?
Can you hear me now?
I'm not sure yet.
I hear you loud and clear.
I'm not sure yet. Verse 22 again. Because you are great, Yahweh, Elohim, there's none like you, and there's no God beside you, according to all that we have heard with our ears, and all who is like your people, like Israel, a unique nation on earth, whom Elohim went forth to redeem himself for a people, those gaining himself renewed and to perform great works for you, Israel, and work and wonders for your land, driven out nations and their gods from before your people, whom you have redeemed for yourself from Israel, from Egypt. You have established for yourself your people Israel as a people unto you forever, and you, Yahweh, have been a God for them. Shalom, shalom, brother.
Hey,
Shalom, nigga.
Shalom, man. Is this you?
Yeah,
Okay, Khan, for sure, for sure. Shalom,
uh,
bro. Shalom.
shalom.
Negi, what it do? Negi, what it do? Who's that over there? Who's that over there? Is that Shalom?
Hey,
Shalom,
Yes,
Shalom.
shalom.
sir.
How you doing? It's going good on my end. I
Yeah,
just had to.
ain't heard from you in a minute. Negi, what it do, brother?
Yeah. I've been off my computer. I've been trying to read books, trying to do other things. This
Oh, yes,
computer's my
sir.
backup one. The one that I was using originally, broke, and now it's under my bed, lying there dead. And this is the backup one. So I'm trying to
Hey
use it as
man,
little as possible, so I don't break it like the other one.
con. Is it a little vintage for you or something? Is it a little older? You gotta be a little
Yeah, this
delicate.
one's definitely older than the one that is now lying in state under my bed.
Okay, I can see. Maybe a lot of things on the inside get worn out, huh? After a while.
Yeah, because I was using that one, the previous one, a whole lot, so I think that might have contributed to its death. Besides, I
Okay,
think I
con.
let the battery die too many times.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all. I've been off the computer, using my
Okay, well,
phone
man.
more and reading the Torah and other books. So
Okay, con. That's good, man. That's good, man. Well, shalom to you, nigga. Shalom to Shalom. Shalom to you. Shalom to Dalawa.
Shalom, man.
Shalom, man. What it do, y'all?
And I'm living a good life, man. As you can say, just staying prayed up in Yahweh God's name, bro.
Nah, yeah, con. We living in some times right now, man. We definitely living in some times right now. I've been I don't. I've been, and another thing too. Judah's been concerned about y'all too. Yahweh Nasser has been concerned about y'all. He been, me and him was on the last live, and he was asking about y'all like a mofo. So I had let him know that y'all was good. He was
Okay.
like, man, yeah, where's everybody at? He was a little concerned, so he was like,
yeah,
whoa.
yeah,
Hey,
I
hey,
heard him. I heard
that's
him say
how
that.
that's how I'm feeling the same way. I'm concerned about everybody. That's why I like last time I dropped my number in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I was more than welcome for anyone to call. I got y'all. I got Shalomon's number. I got Thomas' number.
Okay,
You
Con, for
know,
sure, man. Not to cut you off,
I'm
but
just
yeah, I'm
trying to
definitely
reach out
finna
to
drop my
brothers
line in
and
there too.
guide
Yeah,
brothers
Con, I'm
before
gonna
you
do that.
feel because I know this is a testful time right here. You know what I'm saying?
I was telling you how would I was telling Nasara that I believe this is a weeding out process. I
Very
really do.
much that
I mean,
also that
there's other trials that we've been given that we obviously see, but I really think that like because we've had other reading out processes through different avenues, not just the pandemic, through other things. But
right.
this particular time, I believe that y'all's getting closer. Pops is getting closer to his, he's letting us know, hey, my beacon of light, I'm letting y'all know, you guys are going to start blinking a little brighter, and you know what I mean, because that time coming.
Right. All right, I'm gonna continue.
I agree, bro. That's
I'm gonna
pretty dope.
continue on with this verse. And they kind of
Con.
24 second Samuel, 7th chapter. Uh, you have established yourself, your people, Israel, as a people unto you forever, and you, Yahweh, have been a God for them. And now Yahweh Elohim, may you forever uphold the matter that you have spoken concerning your servant and his house, and do as you have spoken. And may your name thereby be glorified forever, saying Yahweh Master's allegiance is Elohim over Israel. And may the house of your servant David remain firm before you. For you, Yahweh Master's allegiance, Elohim of Israel, have revealed to the ear of your servant, saying, I shall create a destiny for you, a dynasty for you, Salah. Therefore, your servant has found it proper in his heart to pray this prayer to you. And now, O my Eldonai Yahweh, God Elohim, you are God, and your words will come true. And you have spoken to your servant of this benevolence. And now may you desire to bless the house of your servant, that it may remain forever before you. For you, my Adonai Yahweh God Elohim, has spoken, and from your blessings may the house of your servant be blessed forever. God, hallelujah.
Say la. Hallelujah.
Yep, that's It's good stuff. We
Oh yes, yes. Shit, yeah. Excuse. Yeah, I got in. Hold on, hold on. Who's this? There we go. There we go. There we go. What's up, Dagon?
Shalom. How you been?
Shalom, brother. Shalom. How you doing?
I'm good. Just woke up from
Shalom,
nap.
What's
Devion.
going
What's going
on
on,
on the
man?
neck of the woods over there?
Not a whole lot. Shoot. Basically, I just, you know what I'm saying, just been in the house, chilling, uh, studying Torah. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean,
Right, right.
I ain't got nothing else to do. Like my job shut down, so it's like, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I've been in the house. I've been studying on Exodus 3, just translating and breaking down the language, pretty much.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I mean, you bring it out if you want to, brother. You know, it's more of like going over the scriptures or whatever y'all want to do, man. You know, just, just basically just build or whatever.
Con. But it was a well basically when like it says like he appeared to him or like you know what I'm saying. Hold on, I'm just gonna read it. So basically, I'm gonna start from Exodus 3. I'm gonna start from verse 1. It says, Moses was sheep herding the sheep of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian. He guided the sheep far into the wilderness, and he arrived at the mountain of God toward Horeb. And you know, sheep herding is like, you know, like tending to the flock, or you know, like leading. You know what I'm saying? Like leading the flock. You know, and it also says if you continue on to verse 2, it says an angel of Yahweh. Matter of fact, if you look up the word for mountain, I believe the word is hard, right? And then you also get let me get the word real quick. So it said the mountain of God. And that would be that would be Strong's. Give me 1 second. Okay, that would be Strong's 2022, which would be like a mountain or a range of hills or like a promotion. And it also means if you also go down to 2029, to be or become pregnant, conceive, or be with the child, conceive, or progenitor, right? And then if you go down to 2031, it'll be harahar, which is a mental conception or a thought. You know what I'm saying? So he was like he went to the mountain of God. So it's like the conception of thought, you know what I'm saying, of God, you know what I'm saying, or like giving birth to thought, you know what I'm saying, toward Horeb. And then it says, verse 2, an angel of Yahweh appeared to him in a blaze of fire from amid the bush. He saw, and behold, the bush was burning in the fire, but the bush was not consumed. Moses thought, I will turn aside now and look at this great sight. Why would the bush not be burned? So, you know, angels, which is Malek, which are messengers, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like how do they come to you? Like, how do they communicate? How does Yahweh communicate with you? He meets you in the mind. You know what I'm saying? as I said, the mountain of God, or like conception of thought. You know what I'm saying? An angel of Yahweh appeared to him in a blaze of fire. The fire, which is Esh, also means like a entity, or like a fire or a flame. But remember, fire is also like a purifying agent. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna continue. Moses thought, I will turn aside now and look at this great sight. Why would the bush not be burned? Verse 4. Yahweh saw that he turned aside to see, and God called out to him from amid the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he replied, Here I am. He said, Do not come closer to here. Remove your shoes from your feet, for upon the place which you stand is holy ground. Right? And okay, I missed the word, but the word also mean the word like to appear, or like appeared to him, where it says verse 2, an angel of Yahweh appeared to him in a blaze of fire. The word is like ra'eh, or like re, which is a ra, a aleph, and a ha, right? It also means to think, or like to vision, or like in a appearance, you know what I'm saying? Or it's like see, or to be in the sight of something, you know what I'm saying? So if you continue on down to verse 6, and he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to gaze toward God. You know what I'm saying? And then it says, verse 7. Yahweh said, I have indeed seen the affliction of my people that is in Egypt, and I have heard of its outcry because of its taskmasters. For I have known of its sufferings. I shall descend to rescue it from the hand of Egypt, and to bring it up from that land to a good and spacious land, to a land flowing with milk and honey, to the place of the Canaanite, the Hittite, the Amorite, the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite. And now, behold, the outcry of the children of Yasharal has come to me, and I have also seen the oppression with which the Egyptians oppressed them. Right? And it was one verse that I was trying to bring out in particular. It was a word. Verse 3. Okay, it's verse 3 where it says, Moses thought, I will turn aside now and look at this great sight. So it said, in the language it says, Waya Emar, and he said, Masha, Esarah, I turned, Ne. The word Ne means to pray. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, I think it also means like uncooked meat, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Strong's 4994, which means I pray now or then. I beseech. Pray. You know what I'm saying? It also means 4995, which means of harshness, tough, uncooked flesh, or raw. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you know, the reason why we went into the wilderness, well, is a testing and trial area, the Madabar, which will be the wilderness. But also it said to bring offerings to Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? If If you continue on to verse 18, it says, they will heed your voice. You and the elders of Yasharal shall come to the king of Egypt and say to him, Yahweh, the God of the Abara Yayam. You know, the word Hebrew don't exist. The word is Abara Yayam, which is the crossover, you know, to from that side to the other, you know, from the Egyptine state to Jerusalem, which would be the holy city, you know, where Yahweh dwells. It says, God of the Hebrews happened upon us. And now, please let us go on a 3-day journey in the wilderness, and we shall bring offerings to Yahweh, our God. Right? Now, offerings go upon the altar of sacrifice, or the copper altar. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the physical sacrifices are, you know, representations of teachings for the spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's a representation of, you know, killing off that lower self, you know what I'm saying, and renewing the mind, and wanting to improve. and the smoke arising is a sweet smelling aroma to Yahweh, which would be your prayer. Excuse me, which would be your prayer. You know what I'm saying? So the word ne, which also means to pray or like to beseech, also means like uncooked meat, or like, you know, like raw meat. You know what I'm saying? Which is put upon the altar to go up in a smoke, a sweet smelling aroma to Yahweh. Now I'm gonna continue. Verse 7. Let me see. And verse 7, right? It says, Yahweh said, I have indeed seen the affliction of my people that is in Egypt, and I have heard of its outcry because of its taskmasters, for I have known of its sufferings. Right? Remember, Egypt represents like the low mind, the you know, the mind with no water, which is the teachings from the Torah. You know what I'm saying? So,
Salak, not to cut you off, Devion. Yeah, like a place with strongholds, a place with affliction.
come,
You know what I'm saying? So that represents your mind too, because Yahweh left 7 nations. When we came back into the land, he left 7 nations there. It weren't exactly 7 nations, but these were the different aspects of your mind that you had to fight as well, not just no nation in front of you.
come, right? And then also, like you said, the affliction, right? I think the word that's used is anet, but it says Waya Amar, and he said Yahweh, re, gaze or perceive, ra'ayate, like I've seen, concerning anet, depression, or like the lowly state, amet, of my people, as shard that ba matarayan, that are in Egypt, wa'ath, or concerning, or like in company with, za'akwat, za'akwatam, which means to cry out. Shama'ate, I heard. Ma fane, before na gashaya, my bad. Nagashaya, its oppressor, ket for yada'ath, I perceive or know ath concerning. Dang, it get hard to read. Maket bayah, their sufferings, right? So it's like I understand, I know of its sufferings, but the affliction is like the depression, like Makaya said, like a tight space or like a confined space, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't move around. It's basically like a stronghold of stupidity or like foolishness or confusion or confounded. You know what I'm saying? But right, that's the Egypt mind state, right? So I'm gonna continue. Verse 8, I shall descend to rescue it from the hand of Egypt, or from the house of bondage, and to bring it up from that land to a good and spacious land, right? Not a tight or a confined space. You know what I'm saying? And in large space, or like expanding of the mind, spacious land, to a land flowing with milk and honey, right? The word for milk is kalab. You know, milk is for like nourishment, or like, you know what I'm saying, like sustenance. You know what I'm saying? And honey, which would be dabash, which honey would be for like healing, or like you know, to it's a relief. You know what I'm saying? It can be used as, you know what I'm saying, it has healing properties, you know? Honey, to the place of the Canaanite, the Hittite, the Amorite, the Pharisite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite. And now, behold, the outcry of the children of Yasharal has come to me. And I have also seen the oppression with which the Egyptians oppressed them, right? And honey also, you know, honeybees, well, like, how are their honeycombs made? It's made in the shield of the Watt, you know what I'm saying? Which is you know, the lily, you know what I'm saying? Which is the 7 points, which is the 7 pillars of wisdom, which would be
Right.
the priesthoods, you know what I'm saying, the 7 priestly wisdoms, you know what I'm saying? Also the menorah, you know? And I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue down to verse 13. Moses said to God, behold, when I come to the children of Yashara'el and say to them, the heavenly court, L2, Masha, Ehaya, I will exist, or I exist, or I be, you know what I'm saying? Or, yeah, like I exist. Eshar, as Ehaya, I exist, or I will be, or I be, you know what I'm saying? Waya Emar, and he said, Ka so ta Emar, it says, it's like you say, La Banet, 2 children, Yashara'el, Ehaya, I exist, or like to be, Shalakane, sent forth or sent me, Eli, El, my bad, Eliakam, to you, or like to you all, you know what I'm saying? Like sent me to you. So it's like I exist, you know what I'm saying? Like to is basically like life. You know what I'm saying? Life itself. Yahweh gives us life. You know what I'm saying? Rawak, which is the spirit, mind, or wind. You know what I'm saying? The breath you take is like you know what I'm saying? The vitality, or the nafash, which is the soul. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we literally like live in like, Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? And then it says, verse 15, God said further to Moses, so shall you say to the children of Yashara'el, Yahweh, the God of your forefathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob had dispatched me to you. This is my name forever, and this is my remembrance from generation to generation. You know what I'm saying? Verse 16. Actually, let me see. Right. Okay. They will heed your voice. I'm gonna skip down to verse 18. They will heed your voice. You and the elders of Yashara'el shall come to the king of Egypt and say to him, Yahweh, the God of the Abara Yayam, happened upon us. And now, please let us go on a 3-day journey in the wilderness, and we shall bring offerings to Yahweh, our God. Right? Now, hold on. I'm gonna get some notes real quick.